Let's learn about quadrilaterals today. A quadrilateral is a 2D shape with four sides. So, a quadrilateral should have four sides. And also, the sum of angles inside a quadrilateral should be 360 degrees. See the angles here inside the quadrilateral? You put them together, it makes 360. Here we have a square. A square is a type of quadrilateral with all sides equal. That is how we represent it. And also, all these sides, if you see, two sides are perpendicular to each other. That means there is a right angle there, 90 degrees. And opposite sides are parallel to each other. And all angles in the square are equal to 90 degrees. And diagonals, they bisect each other. Bisect means they cut each other in half. The adjacent angles are supplementary. Adjacent angles are the angles which share a same side. See, for example, we have an angle here. What are the two sides to this angle? These two sides make up this angle, right? Let's take one more angle here. What are the two sides to this angle? This side and this side. These two sides. So, is there any common side? Yes, there is a common side to these angles. They share a common side, so these two angles are called adjacent angles. So, adjacent angles here in a square, these two are also adjacent, and these two are adjacent. This one and this one are adjacent to each other. Put together, they should make 180 degrees. That's what we mean by supplementary. We have a square here. Let's stretch this square to make a different shape. What do we get? We get a rectangle. So in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. And also they make right angles with each other. They are perpendicular to each other. They have opposite parallel sides and all angles are equal to 90 degrees. The diagonals bisect each other, which means they cut each other in such a way that they make equal parts. That is the meaning of bisecting. And the adjacent angles are supplementary. They make 180 degrees together. We have a rectangle here. Let's play around with this shape and make a different one. This is what we call a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel to each other. See how they go together with the same slope? The opposite sides are also equal. They are equal and parallel to each other. The diagonals bisect each other. So these parts are equal here because they are bisecting each other. Adjacent angles are supplementary. So let's take a parallelogram, try and make it into a different shape. This is a rhombus which has all sides equal and the sides are parallel, opposite sides are parallel. And also they are not perpendicular to each other as in square. That's the difference. The diagonals bisect each other. The adjacent angles are also supplementary here. Let's make this rectangle into a different shape. One set of sides are parallel and the other set of sides are not parallel with each other if you observe. This is a trapezoid or trapezium. These two are parallel to each other. One set is parallel, but the other two are not parallel to each other. So this is a trapezium. So let's make a different shape. This is a kite where these two adjacent sides are equal to each other and these two sides, the longer ones, are equal to each other. So this is a kite. They have two pairs of equal sides as we see. The diagonals bisect each other.